Hey everyone, we're here with Blake Fuller. Now the lights just went out for the first heat. It's a little loud, but it's fine. So Blake, what happened on the car today?
All right, so we're not quite sure yet. Obviously, we went out for our first heat of the day, which is actually the second heat for the weekend. And first heat was very good, car ran strong. This particular heat, as we came over the jump and landed, I don't know if it may be electrical connection or dislodged something, but we lost fuel pressure. So once you lose fuel pressure, you have no fuel pump. Cars don't run very well without those. So we just had to park it off to the side. But the good news is that we were already starting to gain ground. The first heat, we kind of held back a little bit, just watched the pack. And this, it was more of kind of let's move our way up, get ready for the finals. Because not knowing all the competitors, it's obviously a strategy to make sure you know what they do.
Yeah. And one of the big things that I've noticed is in the beginning of the round, 3 of the cars that were up front ended up taking the shortcut, which you can only use once. So do you have any type of strategy that you're thinking of, using that shortcut?
Well, what I watched yesterday in the heat was that and this was obviously nobody had a practice this morning, so all the drivers are raw. And there's a high chance that somebody's going to either completely park it in a hairpin or back up the pack. And that's exactly what happened. So I felt like, we would just stay wide and leave the Joker till later. And then that way we can gain some ground. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of time to practice the Joker, so I don't necessarily gain a lot of time yet on it. I think I only gained about 2 seconds. But, it's a good chance to get out there and start mixing up. The Joker's a great element because it leaves another bit of strategy, just like pit stops in regular racing.
Now, getting off the top of the heats and mainly focusing on the track, how does it feel coming to Daytona for one of the first times with, with these cars? It's definitely different than, what normally runs here.
Yeah, so, contrasting these even to like a traditional rally car, these are more like what used to be the old Group B cars that we used to love, like the RS200s or even some of the Renaults, where they are mid-engine, all-wheel drive, and unlike active differentials that you may see in Supercar or in WRC car today, the GRC Lights car has a static or fixed front to rear bias. So you do get a little bit of understeer turning in. It's definitely a challenge, but think of it like a Porsche Carrera 4, motors in the back, all-wheel drive, and a lot of fun.
Yeah. So now, how can the viewers learn more information about your team and yourself?
Okay, so obviously there's a lot of different ways you can pick us up. Social media, you can go to #Gopuck, which is one of the title sponsors. Of course, also #Braille Battery will have things up. My personal Twitter handle is @4ContactPatches. So, of course, that's just what we have on the road. It's 4 contact patches, right? So it's an easy way to remember it. We can follow some of the updates there. And then, of course, at REDBULLGRC is the main for everything, and at this event it's @DIS Updates.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for letting me interview.
Nickolas, thank you so much.
Hope you have a great day, and hope you have a great next race.
Yeah, awesome.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next interview. Hey everyone, so we just interviewed Blake Fuller, and he talked to us a little bit about his sponsor and his car, which is Gopuck. Now, Gopuck is a really, really interesting and cool thing. It's very handy for if you have any devices on the go, because it charges it on the go. So it's very important, for example, the camera we're using right now for very long days. If the battery is dead, it has multiple ports for different devices like phones or cameras or anything like that, and it will charge it up, and it's really, really cool and amazing for filmmaking. So I just want to talk a little bit about it. Here it is, close-up view. Really cool, and we will keep you updated.